Long before the days of vet trucks and store-bought medicine, goat farmers across East Africa relied on something just as powerful: indigenous knowledge. I'm talking about generations of herbal remedies and hands-on techniques that kept herds healthy, long before anyone heard of pharmaceuticals. And today, as costs climb and drug resistance grows, there's a real buzz about these time-tested practices. Let's dive into how traditional goat medicine meets modern science, and what that means for you and your herd. First up, parasite control. If you've raised goats, you know worms are a constant battle. But in Kenya, Ethiopia, and Tanzania, farmers have long turned to powerful plants, like the bark of Albizia anthelmintica or omwoyo, and leaves of Emblica schimperi. These are crushed, mixed with water, and given as a drench to rid goats of worms. Turns out, science now backs this up. Studies by ILRI tested extracts from Dodonaea, Myrsine, Neem, and more. They found these plants do lower worm counts thanks to compounds like saponins and alkaloids that hit the parasites where it hurts. And here's something cool. Farmers noticed goats that browse on tannin-rich plants like Acacia pods or Sesbania have fewer worm problems. Modern research says it's true. Condensed tannins mess with worm fertility, so goats shed fewer worm eggs. That means planting these browses or letting goats forage naturally isn't just tradition, it's science-backed prevention. Now what about treating infections and wounds? For generations, East African healers have used boiled guava leaves or mango bark to calm goat diarrhea, nature's own antimicrobial thanks to their tannins. Aloe vera is a superstar. Its juice is given for worms, smeared on wounds for healing, and even applied to treat mastitis. Studies confirm aloe's got antifungal, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory powers. Even chili pepper, the humble capsicum, gets used to help goats with coughs, helping clear the airways with a little natural kick. And then there's bone setting. When a goat gets injured, pastoralists use splints made from sticks and wrap them with antiseptic leaves, sometimes even better than what's available miles from a vet. These are skilled practices, passed down through generations, and modern vets are taking notes. The best part, science is catching up. Organizations and researchers are now validating these ethnoveterinary remedies, proving that many traditional treatments really work. But it's not just about copying the old ways. Combining traditional knowledge with modern science gives us the best of both worlds. Affordable, locally sourced solutions that keep goats healthy, especially where resources are tight. Look, not every old remedy will stand up to lab tests, and some can be risky if used wrong. That's why partnering with vets and sharing knowledge is key. But by respecting both tradition and evidence, we open the door to smarter, more sustainable goat care. So next time you face a tough goat health challenge, remember, sometimes the answer is growing right in your backyard, and it's got both history and science on its side. Here's to healthy herds past and future.